Our coverage of the GOP primary continues with Brian Crowley, author of the Crowley Political Report. He joins us live. Brian, a longtime political journalist in Florida. Thanks for being with us. Let's test some of the assumptions we've heard in the last few minutes. A, that it's now all but a cinch for Romney. Agree or disagree as we move to South Carolina?
No, it's certainly not a cinch for Romney at this point. He's going to have a tougher time, I think, in South Carolina, although he's spending a small fortune there. So is Newt Gingrich and some of the other candidates. So I think it's going to be a very tough time for Mitt Romney in a state that's much, much more conservative than Mitt Romney is. If Mitt Romney is going to win this, I think he's going to have to win it in Florida.
We'll talk about Florida in just a moment. Biggest Achilles heel when many Republicans argue that Romney's being taken to task, some say fairly, some say not, over his business record and handing out pink slips. He said he's been taken out of context, but does that continue to hound him heavily in South Carolina?
Well, South Carolina has high unemployment, as does Florida, and, if you're somebody who's made a lot of money, as his opponents are suggesting, off the backs of people who have lost their jobs and things like that, then that's if they can sell that, then that's an important thing that they sell to these candidates. It could hurt Mitt Romney quite a bit.
Thank you very much, Brian, as we continue to talk. And talking there, never in the dark, is Brian Crowley, I might add. As we move along, looking at Florida, GOP leaders here wanted it to be pivotal. Will it continue to be pivotal in terms of your estimation? And what's different about Florida than these other primary states, including South Carolina? And who has the leg up given that analysis?
Well, moving the primary to January 31st has proven to be a masterstroke for Florida Republicans, because I think Florida is going to decide the nominee or come very, very close to deciding it. We just reported on News Channel 5 earlier this evening that Mitt Romney's, the PAC that supports Mitt Romney, Restore Our Future, is investing $3.6 million in the final week of the primary season here. That's a fortune to be spending on TV. Rick Santorum apparently has $3 million still in the bank that he can invest here, and in South Carolina it's going to be a very expensive race, and those with the money who can compete in Florida have the best chance of winning.
And bottom line, just a yes or no, is Mitt Romney the one with the most money and the best organization in Florida right now, in your mind?
Yes, absolutely.
We'll see how it plays out, and thank you for being with us, Brian.